Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about mini self-watering cups, planters, whatever you want to call it. They look like this. This is a Yucatan princess baby inside one of these little self-watering planters that I made out of little sauce cups. It's a 2 ounce and a 2.5 ounce, and I will talk about that later in depth, but just to give you a quick preview of what this video is going to be about today. And of course they are planted in Fluval. In order to create a self-watering planter, you need a reservoir, the planter, the wicking rope, and some substrate. In this case, I'm using Fluval. So I stick my corm in nice and gently, fill around the edges just so the tip is sticking out. Always use a little bit of Super Thrive in my water to give the little baby some vitamins and just to help them transition into the Fluval, into the system that I've created for them, and hopefully they'll do well. As you can see, it's very easy to get the wicking rope through the little hole and then to create the actual little planter itself. Now I will go into depth about how to make these. Biggest concern, and excuse me while I move this chunk. You're so chunky. You're so chunky. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? He always has to be around me when I'm working here. He'll come and like lay on my ass while I'm sitting here, so he's cute. Anyway, so we're gonna open this up, and you can't really see this right now because I'm just gonna pull it out and show you the actual little wicking cup, and then I will, they're actually up here, so oops, and then I will, what will I do? What am I gonna do? Oh, I have to make more. I am okay. Since they're higher, I gotta make this higher. Okay, this was a crazy start to this. This is not going well, but we're gonna leave it because like the realness is there, right? Okay. Anyway, so and I'm waiting for my husband to finally wake up. But here is, that's a child washing their dishes. All right, let's try that again. My child was being very loud, which is normal. She's home, so sorry if you hear any clunking or loud noises. But here it is again. So I put them yesterday in these little wicking cups that I will not take credit for. I did not come up with this idea. I saw it on Instagram, not my idea. I want to affirm that, or not affirm, that is the wrong word. I want to reiterate, not my idea. However, I'm showing you this idea in the upcoming videos, how to do it, how I did it, okay? And if it works, because they didn't really do an update on how it works or what you can use. So I used little sauce cups. I got them on Amazon. I got I think it's like a 2 ounce one and then a 2.5 ounce. I'm also going to do a 4 ounce and a 5.5 ounce cup for bigger ones. Hey baby. My son, sorry. And then that way I can try it with these bigger babies and see if they do okay, because I kind of like the idea of having the flexibility of having a wicking system so that I don't have to worry about, I have to water some of these babies twice a day. And that just, when you have hundreds, it just becomes a lot, and it's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress, and a lot of responsibility. And as you can see, I have so many babies that I have to put energy towards. So if I can limit my energy from my Fluval babies and have this work, that's great, right? So anyways, as you can see, these were all dry yesterday. I didn't spray them or nothing. And it looks like all of the Fluval pellets, balls, rocks, whatever you want to call it, are moist, not wet, moist. That's what you want. You don't want it saturated. You want it moist. Now, I didn't peel these corms. I'll probably go back and peel them. But when I looked over it and there was like 40 corms in front of me, I'm not gonna peel them right now, but it will do better if you do peel it. We did test that and it does do better. So I have to make 35 more. I only have 32, so I have to order some more. But once someone is blowing their nose. once I have the bigger cups, I will also show you. I shoved another one in here that I found on the floor. Yeah, I found the Corm on the floor. I'm sorry, I'm not perfect. It was there and I dropped it probably, so sorry. Anyways, they seem to be doing good. So I have this guy pushed out further today. It was not this big yesterday. And it's a little dragon breath. I have to get little smaller labelers because they don't really work. But you can see his little root, kind of. Anyways, it's there and it's very healthy. I don't see any decline in any roots. They're white, they're happy. They are water roots. I would say they're water roots because of the color and the way it grows. But I'm not an expert, so I don't actually know for facts like that much about roots. I only know what I've seen and what I've like learned from experience. But these guys seem to really like leca. Sorry. Still a little sick. But we have a lot of these, once they get bigger, will come up for sale, of course, because that's why I'm growing them. I raised all of these by myself, and I will show you. Actually, let me show you now. So here, it's a mishmash, kind of unorganized, because I pulled so many out to create these little wicking trays. So I need to organize it, and I want to get the bigger ones and put these bigger ones in that and see how the bigger ones do in it and go from there, because I don't like that it just sits in water, and it's difficult for me to empty out the water of so many. And like, look at the mess it makes. And I just washed this maybe 5 days ago. So, and see here, you can see it's drying out fast, and I sprayed it this morning. So I think I'm gonna transfer all of these, which does stress me out because I don't want anything to die on me. I love them all, believe it or not, and it would just be very disheartening if anything happened to them. But look at this little Yucatan. It's so cute. So, yeah. I will show you how I made these, okay? Okay, so I'm just gonna show you quick in case you've never really used tools, which most people haven't. But I used a normal drill, and I'm using a 1/4 inch drill bit. It's filthy, sorry. Okay, so just a normal drill bit. Just put it in here and actually focus. Okay, so, and then make sure it's spinning the right way. You will use it both ways, but make sure it's spinning the right way. And then I do have a different video where I actually do it for you, but drill into a piece of wood. Don't drill into your floor, carpet, couch, whatever you're doing it on. Get a random piece of wood. You can see all my holes here. And then you just take your little cups, you layer them down a couple at a time. I do like 4 or 5. Drill through it, they will spin up, and then switch your drill to the opposite direction and slowly pull them back out. So I will show that right now, hang on. So take your drill, press down, make sure it's spinning the right way, let the cups pop up as they pop through. Change the rotation direction of your drill and pull out the cups. As you can see, it made a nice little hole for my wicking rope. Keep doing this to all of them, as all of them will be used for your little wicking planters. I like to always set up my little projects in assembly lines. Makes it faster, easier, and it goes way quicker just to have everything laid out and then to do it all at once. Then cut your wicking strings to about 2 inches, maybe 2.5. You'll be able to tell right away whether it's too long or too short for your little wicking planters. Then gently push them through the little holes until there's a little bit above the hole.
Then fill them up about halfway with Fluval. Now if you're doing corms, you can fill them all the way to the top because you're just going to gently push in your corms anyways. If they're bigger corms, then fill it half and then fill around the corm. If it's with roots, a little plant with roots, then obviously half and then fill the rest with Fluval. I go all the way to the top. There's no reason not to. It just gives more space for the water to get absorbed. And when you're working with such small little pots, it's not going to affect it too much. I can't wait for my new labels to come because these are just way too big. Fill up your reservoirs with water just underneath your 2-ounce cups. As you can see, I have them all in here. I do need to get new tags that fit better in these small little sauce cups, but that'll be a problem for another day. Really hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it inspired you to do a little corm wicking project, because I have to say it was pretty fun. I did enjoy this. It felt very rewarding, and I'm excited to do bigger ones, and I'll make a video to show you how I end up doing those. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out our Etsy store. We will have new plants being uploaded soon. Appreciate it so much, and we'll see you in the next video.